Sweet. See that? I got a backup pair of knuckles. It's completely worthless.
Was that Major Prasad? They got her?
Oh god, I forgot to go back for her.
Fuck this place. Fuck it.
Glad she came. I would have just left her at the bottom of that king.
Welcome, Rangers. You may approach the Patriarch.
Three, when there were 50. Cold logic says I should turn you away. That there aren't enough of you left to do the job at hand. But that Dorsey ambush was my fault. And I owe you more than explanations and apologies. So, here's something more tangible. The Dorseys didn't just attack you. They attacked my city. This one was trying to burn down our jail. If you want some vengeance for what was done to you, he's yours.
We believe in justice, not vengeance. You should give him a trial.
How civilized. Around here, we save trials for those whose guilt is in doubt. But if that's what you want, I'll introduce him to Judge Watkins. He always follows the law. I'd like to bring all the Dorseys to justice. And maybe...
Justice!
I will. But for now, let me address your immediate needs. In addition to this base, and the aid I promised your general, I'll be giving you the resources to return your force to full strength. Recruiting, training, and equipping. It's not enough.
They can't be repeat offenders if they're in the ground.
The men and women you lost can never be replaced, but it's what I can give you. I hope you'll accept it.
Thanks, Sparkle Father.
I'm glad to find you so amenable. I hope that means we're going to get along. Now, introductions.
Oh,
My name is Saul Buchanan.
that's a weapon.
I own Colorado, though you'll meet some who disagree. This base is your new home. From here, you'll aid my people and, more importantly, do the job I brought you here to do. Now, yes, Joe?
Pardon, Patriarch. It's Daisy. An update on the Garden of the Gods?
All right. Sorry, Rangers. Still putting out fires. Two of my best are waiting for you inside. Darius Kwan of the Marshals and my old friend Sergei Greatsky. Go see him. I'll be in when I'm done here.
Pleased to meet you, Rangers.
I'm on the horn.
I don't know what that means. Oh, base.
Welcome, Rangers. I'm Marshal Darius Kwan, and this here's Sergei Greatsky.
Good to meet you, Rangers. Glad to see some friendly faces. Been rough around here these last few days. Dorsey's attacked us too. Snuck inside Colorado Springs and killed a lot of people. Situation's under control now. Mostly.
Now, what does that mean? What is that noise?
No idea. Something must have triggered the old security system. Trouble is, there's a bunch of angry robots guarding the computer that shuts them off. How you deal with them is your call. Your base, your rules.
Why are there angry robots?
Yeah, weird, huh? They weren't active when we looked the place over a few days back, but... let's talk after you kill the alarms. I can hardly hear myself think.
Awarded to you in Uber. Visit a secure government facility you can be trespassing against. If authorization or you will be pathified.
Pathified? No, that's a very Nexus thing to say. Your security system is showing signs of neglect. We're from IT. We're here to fix you.
Serpenters await repairs at your speedy exit from secure government facility.
This terminal is dusty and old. Oh, because you're a computer nerd. But when you press the power button, it flickers to life. The computer beeps and whirs for the first time in years. As it boots up, security alert flashes across the display. Every attempt to access a menu is met with command access only. Eventually, you query the machine for a command's identity. It replies, command empty. Designate new command. Install yourself. I am the command.
Well done, Rangers. Good to see the place up and running.
Look at me.
Now, where were we? Oh, yes. The reason you're here. As you may know, I have a daughter and 2 sons. Liberty, Valor, and Victory. 2 of them conspired against me, and the third blackens the Buchanan name with every breath he takes. Consequently, I banished them. They've been skulking in the shadows ever since, but lately there's been rumors that I'm on my last legs. Lies, of course, but apparently my dear children believe them, and they've started making new plans.
I mean, you are like 80 years old. You want us to round them up?
Ain't you smart?
I am, thank you.
I'm not worried about my children defeating me, Rangers. They won't. Not even Liberty. What worries me is the destruction they'll wreak as they fail. They'll tear my land and my people to shreds. They'll burn everything I've accomplished to ash. That's why they have to be stopped before they can start. That's why you, Rangers, have to find them and bring them home to me ASAP. And when I say bring them home, I mean bring them home alive. They're my blood. Kill them and we'll have a problem.
Is it?
Do I make myself clear?
Maybe I just didn't let it play all the way through. Perfectly
Good.
clear.
Then let me tell you where they are. Victory's holed up in Aspen. Valor's under the protection of the Gippers in Denver. And Liberty's raising an army against me somewhere out on the eastern plains. Anything else you need to know?
Yeah, wasn't this the storyline to Far Cry New Dawn?
What do you want to know?
Why do we have to go get your kids?
Divided loyalty, that's why. I trust my guards, but they don't leave my side. Ever. Everybody else is making plans for when I'm gone. The 100 families, the Gippers, the Marshals, they're all out for themselves. And they know my kids would make good figureheads, give them some legitimacy. Any Coloradan I send to bring Vic, Val, and Libby back home might think they'll get a better deal elsewhere. But not you. I'm the only one who can save your people. Nobody else can get supplies to Arizona before they starve to death.
Could just kill you.
That's why it's you who's doing this. You've got the only loyalty that works. The loyalty of self-interest.
What do we know about Victory?
Boy's never been right in the head. Since he was a baby, he'd torture cats, terrorize the servants, set the house on fire, and he's only got worse. The things he's done to the women he finds. Anyway, I finally had enough and put the little monster under house arrest up in Aspen. Guess they weren't prepared because he escaped a while ago and then came back with a gang of freaks and turned the place into a slaughterhouse. Now he's on the radio, laughing about what he's gonna do to his hostages and daring me to come after him. He, claims he's captured some rangers as well.
You jerk.
Don't get your hopes up. Vic likes to play with hostages. Might not be much left by the time you find them.
Oh, but I gotta bring him back alive. He can murder all my people.
Soft, spoiled, fiddled with computers all day instead of learning the arts of diplomacy and war. Finally packed him off when he accidentally crashed my security systems right before his sister's little coup attempt. Made him my official ambassador to the Gippers, hoping he'd do to their systems what he'd done to mine. That was a mistake. He took his revenge by convincing them to cut off oil shipments to my city.
It's not nice.
No oil means no heat, no light, and no food for my people. So getting Valor back and resuming oil shipments from the Gippers has to happen now.
Alright, but like your other kid has rangers. I feel like that's more important.
No, but the Gippers are tough and well-armed, and Denver's a death trap.
What about Liberty?
Liberty's got more brains and cunning than both her brothers put together. She's the only one who could actually run Colorado. Problem is, she'd run it as a goddamn slave state. Everyone in chains, everyone working for her. Wouldn't worry about her for now, though. Best to wait until you got a little more firepower. She's gonna be well protected.
You expecting her to try to usurp you?
She's already tried once. Got all the way to the palace steps before we chased her off. She's been licking her wounds out east ever since. You'd better. Anything else?
Thanks for the
Cool.
briefing.
Now, if you want a chance to impress me and maybe get a little payback, that call I got outside was from Sheriff Daisy, the head of the Marshals in Colorado Springs. She's having trouble rousting some Dorseys who have been holed up in the Garden of the Gods since their raid fell apart. Why don't you go give her a hand? Show us what the Rangers can do.
Oh, I'm gonna. Sounds like a piece of cake.
Cocky, huh? Well, cocky's good. As long as you can back it up.
And I can't.
All right, let's move out.
Weird. I like the sound. Like the attention detail, like them just crunching on the snow there. Was good. Everything seems normal. Examine security. We don't have enough nerd stuff to see. Alright. Talk to.
Rangers, come talk to me when you've got a moment. Want to discuss.
Hello, I have
Good
a moment.
job, Rangers. Nice to be able to hear ourselves think again. And now that it's quiet enough to talk, let me reintroduce you to the great Sergei Greatsky, who's going to be helping you with personnel.
He's pretty great, Ski.
Hi again, Rangers. Damn sorry about your people. But now that you're here, we'll do what we can to get you back on your feet and find you some new recruits. Just like the Patriarch promised you. And I already got you one of the best. Meet Marcelo Gonzalez, electronics wizard, radio technician, and former dispatcher for the Marshals. He'll be your radio operator.
That's
Howdy,
nice.
Rangers. While you were dealing with the alarms, I took the liberty of installing a combat AI in your vehicle. Should help you out.
I'm pretty sure you
If you
just
want
installed
that, I'll be in the
malware.
operations room getting things up and running.
Calling the cops.
Should be more recruits arriving soon. Ready to tell me how you want to fill out your squad?
Show us who
My
you got
advice is to
lined
put
up.
together a squad with complementary skills. Nobody can be great at everything. So pick recruits who are good at things your current team isn't.
Don't tell me what to do.
And you can always round out your squad with folks you meet along the way. Keep that in mind when you're choosing from the recruits I've rounded up.
Alright. New recruits. Create a custom character. Confirm. Ah, for real? You only have a maximum of 4 player-created rangers in your squad.
Listen, I can get you all the fighting troops you need. But now that we've got that sorted, let's talk about the next steps. Now, you're the boss here, so I'm not going to tell you what to do, but getting this place up and running wouldn't be a bad place to start. That means surveying the base and finding specialists to staff it.
Surveying the base sounds good. No, we should get this place staffed. Any ideas?
Well, I can take care of the rank and file, but you're going to want mechanics, medics, an armory officer, that sort of thing. A competent staff is important when the going gets tough.
Yeah, I have to bench someone so I can make the character. Now I see that you guys are just poking out of me, but I will make your character. Alright, well.
Helping Sheriff Daisy could be a first step. If you impress her, maybe she'll hook you up with some specialists for the base. Meanwhile, I'll start cleaning up here. Take a look around before you go. See if you want to keep any of this junk before we dump it all. Anyway, your call. Colorado Springs is straight out the main gate. If you want to go to Denver or Aspen, just hop back in your car and go out the way you came in.
That's all we need to know.
One sec. Forgive me for saying so, but I'm guessing you folks are going to need as much help in the field as you will here in HQ. So,
Don't ever
the
join me.
squad, at least until you find your feet.
What do you have to offer?
Well, I know this city like the back of my hand. And this city knows me. My time in the Marshals means I've got connections and trusted informants everywhere. Plus, I'm a sure shot and a decent scrapper. And, though it hurts my civic pride to say it, there are places around here where those things might come in handy. Great. Lead the way.
Alright. Piss them off and they could leave. God.
Rangers, good to see you. Sure thing. Let's have a look.
Now, how do I... Giants. Ah, remove. Alright, Weeb. What are we naming you? Alright. Ellie will be sitting out for the moment. She has offered to give you her spot.
There you go. Anything else?
God, you can't even see me. You tower over me and my mohawk. Dude, if you got the Xbox Game Pass, I'm pretty sure you can sign up for $1 still. It's on the Xbox Game Pass.
Happy to tell you what you need to know.
I actually don't care about you.
I'll be here.
That's nice. Alright. Well, you pick out Var and Aramel in the crowd for sure. Alright, let's explore around. See what's in this place.
What a stink. Somebody's been using this medbay for a morgue.
Little more than a skeleton covered in papery skin. Well, no, you can get the... Like, I'm playing on PC. And you don't need to have an Xbox for it. It's the Xbox app on PC. Search for cause of death. Starvation. The corpse's ankles and wrists show some scarring. He was chained up for a while. That's good. That's true. Just get... You have that flaming red mohawk. We're gonna find you a flamethrower. Yeah, that's fair. That reminds me. Yeah, sure. Whatever, tutorial garbage. Get out of my face. We'll unequip my second pair of punchies. Let's give Var her backup rocket. Elemental weapons ignore armor completely. Yeah, just nobody cares about armor. And Caramel, get you some beer bottle shankers. Oh, God, we're level 3 now? Stupid. Increasing attributes. And skills. I want to find out what's up with toasters. Like, this has to give something. Why is this its own friggin' skill tree? Um, So dumb. This leathery corpse is missing several of his digits and facial features. He was whipped to death. Huh. Are we sure the Patriarch's a good guy? Failure. Lockpicking impossible. Is this like some sort of mechanic garage?
Garage. We get this cleaned out, you can put your truck in here.
Go pick that lock, Nexus. Repair kit. That goes to air ammo. Oh. Oh. This enormous spider-like robot is in bad shape. It twitches in a puddle of its own fluids. Its casing dented and riddled with bullet holes. Judging by the scrape marks on the floor, looks like someone dragged it into the garage from somewhere else. Mechanics 3. You know... Alright. Aramil's gonna try to repair it, and hopefully it won't kill us. Going inside the quivering robot's casing, you find a lot of salvage parts and new wiring. Someone's been working on the robot for a while. There's a bad connection to the power supply, strong enough to give someone a wicked shock. It takes some careful work to repair the connection. As soon as the short is repaired, the robot sputters to life. It turns a cold, unfeeling optical sensor towards you, and its weapons spin up. Man, Nexus, you probably do not want to be, like, touching him, you know? Man, I don't even, what's the play here? Can I get Nexus the shit out of there? Okay, okay. Nexus is gonna cower. This is gonna hit, okay. VAR move there. Also cower. What the hell is Aramil? Alright, well Aramil, you stay there. And my knee, I go there.
Killed it.
Alright, took down some armor. And man, just pretend that you're evading. Yeah, Aramil was like, I'm gonna wait, you guys got this. Hey man. Oh, he did not like you, Var. Oh, Var's been here for about 3 seconds and already almost dead. That's good. What do you mean out of ammo? Fire, go up there. take your rocket and leave. comes running in. Oh, can I bust his... I don't want it to go berserk. Shoot out its hydraulics. Okay, cool. Oh. I have been downed. Alright. Alright. Var's ready. Var's not ready. To reload that rocket. That's unfortunate. It's fine, rocket reloaded. Alright, our ammo's in there, he's punching. And now our ammo's dodging. Dink. Dodging. Alright, we did it. Woo! What's my lasting injury? I have a lame leg. Okay, hang on. And then, let's see. Let's give my me... Hey, how do I... The shit, man. You live with like 2 HP, it's possible. Well, that sucked. We almost had a pet robot. How did she die? Unnatural position suggests she died of a seizure, and there are signs of discoloration on her face, indicative of heart failure. A heavy metal spanner is gripped tightly in her right hand. The metal is discolored, scorch marks from blackened fingertips. She got shocked from fixing that. Oh, leave the corpse alone. Assembler. Oh, that's cool. Deploys a robotic slicer dicer follower that will assist in combat. Self-destructs after the combat is ended. Requires 6 mechanics. Oh, that's going in Aramo's pockets. Oh, laser dazzler. Alright. Pick that lock. I thought that was going to be a skill book. It's just junk.
Tired of gridlock? Sick of dodging?
Oh. Recall service elevator platform. A loud grinding emanates from the large trapdoor near the garage's entrance. The smell of rusted metal sparking fills the room. Mechanical failure reported. Servitor drone has been issued a repair order. What up, Yanti? Oh, good. Send Nexus over to pick this lock. What do we got? A lunchbox. Damaged robot eyeball. Some glowing ooze.
Systems active.
No, don't leave. Okay, good, but we can get in our vehicle and drive away. Good, good. What have you been up to, Yanti? Alright, well, we've explored one room in our new base and almost killed someone. Well, almost killed 2 people. We've been in here. Let's check out this lovely room. Everyone gather around before we go in. Trap detected. Disarm explosive. Requires explosives level 2. That's a job for VAR. Hey, trap disabled. See? Your penchant for explosives has helped.
If we can get it all running, this will be a good spot for your armory.
Nexus, pick that lock. And VAR, disable that trap. Well, I'm glad that's getting better. Sucks, it's been annoying though. Check activity logs. Alright, everything seems normal. Rummage through the trash. What do we got? Bullets and spikes. Alright, so this would be like where we do weapon and armor modding. Let's check out the grenade box. Oh, sweet. What do you know? Grenade. That reminds me. Let's put a grenade in Vara's quick slot. Everyone should have a healing kit on them, except for you. You can shut up. You actually... Yeah. As much as I don't like you, you get the pulse gun. We'll put this in... we can't put it in Ariel's quick slot yet. Alright. Head through the morgue. Alright, we can't. Remember. Oops. Super. Right, do that. Alright. Head this way. Why are there people in this room? This is Wasteland 3. It's how do I describe this game? It's an RPG with turn-based combat, but an open world kind of exploration. What do they call it? Not isometric, but maybe. I don't know.
Please, don't shoot.
Hack it. Wasn't that the relative of the dude who was killing us? This woman is gaunt, her clothes ragged. She is surrounded by a group of bedraggled vagrants, I don't know what that word means, who watch you with fear and mistrust. I'm not even sure I pronounced it right.
Who are you? You're not dressed like the marshals.
We're the Rangers. Who are you?
I'm Del Hackett, and I speak for these people. We've been living here for months, and we've got nowhere to go.
You've been living, like, in this room for months?
Will you let us stay?
Bad idea. I've been in their shoes, but this is a military base. If we have squatters everywhere, it'll be hard to keep discipline. Your recruits won't like it either.
Yeah.
The Patriarch's people don't care about people like us, but you're not beholden to them.
She shoots a fearful look at Quan, but he doesn't seem to notice. Did you set off the security system?
Not intentionally. The Patriarch's people drove up to the base a few days ago, so we hid in here for a while. Then when Andy went to check if they left, all the doors slammed shut and the alarms started whooping. Don't know what happened. Been living in these ruins for weeks, and we never set anything off before.
Can't you go live in the city?
We're not welcome there. They already have too many mouths to feed, and more are always coming.
Fine.
Your call. Won't make the volunteers happy, but The Patriarch put you in charge, not them.
You said yes. I was sure you wouldn't.
Well, if food stores get low, more meat for the other meat eaters.
We won't be any trouble, I promise, and we'll help out wherever we can. Thank you for giving us a chance. Oh, and one of our people is missing, Andy. If you find him hiding out somewhere, you send him back to us?
I will kill him.
Hear that, everyone? We gotta make ourselves useful around here.
More importantly, empty out your pockets. I know you looted this room. Soldier's note, some Colorado bucks, and a watch.
October 12th, 1998. 6. No. 7 months since the Bonsville. Had an
This must have been the mess.
incident at the
Better
West
get
Gate.
this up and running pronto.
Some civilians dug under the fence and tried to make a run for the commissary. Sergeant Peters told us to open fire. Standing order.
Look at that. Repair toaster.
To be
I could have fixed that.
They didn't look like much to me from 80 meters. And when we got close enough to inspect the bodies, I saw why. They looked like scarecrows. Just skin and bone. The oldest was maybe 15. Every time I close my eyes, I see that kid's face. God forgive me. I can't do this anymore.
Huh. You'd think they would have mentioned a prisoner down here. I have the key. I can let him out. Don't know that I'd want to. Oh, we'll talk to him. Check activity logs. Wake initiative. Wake complete. Yeah. Yep. I will bear. Credentials accepted. Login. Admin. Password. Admin. Loading default admin operations. Backup generators initialized. Automated security lockdown initiated. Login required. Credentials rejected. Credentials rejected. Station locking out user due to multiple failed login attempts. The terminal displays information about the base's system. Is this Andy? Reception. This man was carrying nothing but the clothes he wore on his body, and those are tattered and grimy. His shoes have holes in their soles. In one of his pockets, you find a half-eaten, sweet-smelling mushroom.
What's going on with the dead guy? Is he, alright?
Dude, who are you? Waving at you through the bars of a cell is a pale, rail-thin man with matted hair and fraying, faded clothes. He gives you a lazy, glassy-eyed grin.
Hey, dudes. Hi. Well, what's up? Haven't seen you before. Have I?
We're the Rangers. This is our new headquarters.
Rangers, huh? Cool, man. Cool. I, like your look. I think I had a shirt like that once, a long time ago. Long time ago. Headquarters for what?
Nexus, this man is Gee Whiz. Top secret.
Oh, sure. Top secret. So you're part of some important organization, huh? You look like you're, real important, you know? I can see it in your pretty eyes. Do you have, more people in your group?
Dude. I have some questions for you.
Oh, yeah, man, of course. I don't mind.
Ask me whatever.
What's your name?
My name? Yeah, Ned. Ned? Harry. Nick. Booger. Dickens. Lyle? Something like that. Honestly, I don't, remember. Been a long time since I thought about that, man. Been a longer time since someone, asked me about it. I kind of been here for a while.
What the heck? How long?
Couldn't tell you, man. Couldn't tell
I'm
you.
sure it's windowless.
Like, there's no windows or clocks in here, Hard to keep track of when the day starts or ends. Anyway, a long time. Long enough for other groups, other people to come and go.
I love this man. He's my favorite. How have you survived?
Man, I got everything I need in here to keep on. Little crack in the ceiling over there drips some water. So I just gotta lick the wall when I'm thirsty. And, you know what they say about dark, damp spaces, man? Mushroom grow there, man. So I added a little self-made fertilizer.
My God.
Mushroom growing good.
So he's licking the wall, shitting on the ground where the mushrooms grow. He eats those, and that's how he's been surviving? You've been living off wall water and mushrooms?
Yeah, man, yeah. Yum, yum. Oh, yeah, and bugs, when they come by. Buzzy crunchers and climby snappers and skittery two-bites and running gushers. Sometimes roly poppers and hoppy specks. Once a squirmy slurp. That was a good day, man. But yeah, mainly mushrooms.
Can you tell us about any of the groups that have lived here before us?
Yeah, sure, maybe. Sometimes, like, a guy might come in, but I don't know if he was connected to the guy who came in before him, Kinda hard to keep track of how long it is between visits, and people don't always tell me what's going on outside. But, let me see. Last guy who came in to see me was the dead guy. Before him, Tired Eyes Lady. Before her, the Smiling Woman. Before that, it's a little fuzzy.
Tell us about Dead Guy.
Oh man, that's some wild stuff. So a while ago, that dead guy over there came running in here all nervous and freaked out and starts messing with that computer machine over there. And yeah, then there's this big-ass flash of light from the computer machine, and he falls down, and then all these sirens and flashing lights. It was horrible, man. Like, it made it really hard to sleep, Then after a while, the alarm stopped, and then, you came in.
Who's Tired Eyes Lady?
Well, she was a woman, dressed all raggedy, but, I'm one to talk on that. Anyway, she came in here looking sad. Eyes looked like she hadn't seen a good night's rest in years. We talked, for a bit, and then she left again. Sometimes I think I can still hear her voice. Hope she didn't die and she's haunting me for some reason. Though, now that I think about it, I guess I'd be glad for the company,
Tell us about Smiling Woman.
Oh, real nice lady, man. Had a big old smile on her face the whole time we talked. Just never stopped smiling. I think she said she was a trader. Talked about how she had some merchandise to keep here and some people she was gonna deal with. Said I wasn't a suitable client, which, sure, cause I got no money. Well, actually, she said I wouldn't be suitable for her clients, which I thought was a weird way to say that.
That is a weird way.
You know, man, it's, I've been here a long time, and I ate a lot of mushrooms. Can't always remember things that happened in the, olden days, but I'll try. There was a gentleman bear, the lip licker, and, the bloody screamers, and them metal fellers, and the really white guy, and owl face. Oh, and the 6 wee men and a lion. But, yeah, hard to remember who came in first, and, which ones were just a nursery rhyme my grandma told me. So, yeah.
Let this be a lesson. Don't do shrooms.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Why are you in there?
Because, the cell door is locked.
That's not what we're asking. Why were you put in there?
Oh man, didn't you like my joke?
I did.
Okay, like, well, so a guy I used to be friends with, well, I guess he was more of a business partner. Friend though too, man, like former friend who decided he didn't, want to go splitsies anymore, so he conked me on the head. And when I woke up, I was in here. Real bummer, man. Like, seriously. Oh, so a while ago.
Okay, we did.
The alarms.
To talk about that.
While those alarms were going off? How'd that happen?
Found a half-eaten mushroom in the corpse's pocket.
Oh, yum. Mushrooms are the best, man. So many flavors. And they grow everywhere and grow easy. I love them. Who knew there were poisonous ones? I told you thought he was my friend, you know? But he wasn't. Well, that guy, he fell over onto the computer machine after the flash. Maybe he landed on the buttons, or on the thing with all the little buttons. Or, oh, shit, man. Do you think someone snuck in here while I was sleeping and fiddled with those buttons? A prowler lurking about? That's some scary stuff, man. Yikes. Oh, man, yes, please. Very much.
What do you guys think? If I let him out, think he's gonna attack us? Or should I just kill him now?
Your call on this one, Rangers, but really, I just let nature take its course here.
Or leave him alone.
I'd really like to get out of here. Really. Cool, I get it, man. No pressure, but, I'd sure appreciate it. So,
Rusty nose ring. Disgusting. You're a dog. A cyborg chicken? I'm sorry? Okay, I do hear dogs. Okay, I'm not going crazy.
Oh, yay! Thank you so much, man. I owe you big, real big time. This won't be the last time you hear from me.
Alright, well, I have freed the prisoner, and I'm sure that that's going to screw us later somehow.
Pretty grand in here. Maybe you can make it your trophy hall or museum or something. Or a handball court.
Oh, what are you? Razorback. Where's Nexus? I missed Nexus. Worst sniper. Whoops. I just had Aramel punch Nexus in the back of the head. Honestly, probably deserved it. What's the other one? There he is. Ooh. Var with the ambush. Oh, that's me. Creepy dolls. You found a creepy doll. Creepy dolls are dolls that are creepy, but also grant powerful party-wide bonuses. Simply collecting them will benefit you for the rest of the game. Creepy dolls aren't found in your inventory. Instead, find them as well as any discovered cassette tapes and tutorials in your archive menu. Access the archive menu by selecting it and the pause menu. Oh, look at that. Radical Rachel. She'd like to see the whole world burn. Afterwards, it's her own turn. Grants bonus to all squad members. 5% more explosive damage. Human teeth. $10. Tooth fairy is kind. Some bullets. Nose ring. Colorado box. Ball and billboard. Power button on the machine resists your press, seemingly rusted in place. Raid failure. Corruption detected across multiple sectors. Recovery complete. Review recovered logs. Our missile defense system saved Colorado Springs, but Denver is gone. We can't make contact with anyone outside the state. Discipline will keep my men in line, but we've only got a few days until the civilians panic. We'll need to prepare to hold out until we can reconnect with Washington. Alright. Doesn't seem like there's anything to loot here. There was... Yeah. Another body to rummage. More teeth and more bucks. Wolverine fur and icy carapace shard. Interesting. And then, can I go downstairs? Ah, no, I was downstairs. Okay. I think we've explored everything? No. Yeah, maybe, actually.
Welcome to your communications hub, Rangers. The Patriarch was good enough to let me use my own gear, and I have my high-frequency radio equipment all set up. From here on out, I will be your voice in the wind. You can contact Ranger HQ at any time through your radio, and I'll reach out as needed. When there's arrests to be made under your authority, just radio them into me. Pleasure to serve. Oh, I'm not. It just turns out artificial intelligence isn't that much different from fiddling with radios. Easy enough to install, it turned out, but I wouldn't know the first thing about it otherwise. Anytime.
Containers. Colorado bucks. A lock to pick. Old journal with empty cans of Aquanets. Tanner. More things to lockpick. Burned book, Colorado bucks, and bullets. Frag grenade, a hunting knife. And our first weapon mod. A long magazine. Alright. I've seen everything now. Give Nexus a knife instead of the brass knuckles. All right. Thanks for watching this video from the Pink Fuzzy Bunnies. I'm Shock, and I will see you in the next one.